We back, but we ain't never left. So
about to say,
we make plays every day, yeah.
We
make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah.
Are Jamaicans in off-season mode too?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They can be real.
We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah.
Welcome to the Real Fantasy Playmakers. I am your host, Bogart Scott-Free, back with my esteemed colleague, The Goo, a.k.a. Steamboat.
What it do, baby?
The reigning two-time back-to-back champion of the GKL.
Oh, there you go. Keep going. You got
Right?
That's I'm just kidding.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's funny? I was trying to think. I was like, I could probably fire off 2 or 3 more aliases.
Nah, we'll leave it at that. You know what I mean? What's happening, my brother? How you been?
Man, I'm good, man.
You ain't got the COVID-19? You straight or what?
Nah, I mean, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I swear I have it though. You know what I mean? Like my OCD, like I swear, like I get Freddie knows. I'm like, oh no. You know what I mean? Like I'm so OCD.
So those that know Bogey, you know what I'm saying? He saran wrapped himself before this episode. He's in a bubble. He got 2 cans of Lysol right there ready, a mask, some goggles. So, you know, it's a little weird show, but we're going to get through it. Good thing the mic went through there, so we straight. But, you know what I mean? You're going to be safe. You know what I mean? Safe. You won't know.
I mean, you know what? Here's the thing with this Corona shit, right? I don't, like the media kind of blew it up. But it couldn't have not been televised like that at all. And I still would have been like, oh my God.
It's over.
You know what I mean?
It's over.
Oh, yeah. You know
what I'm saying? But outside of that, you know what I mean? You know why we're here still. You know.
Oh, yeah.
You
we're
got
talking
football
that.
on the brain, you know.
Oh, yeah. We don't take time off even if it is the off season. And you know what? Speaking of that, man, I just want to shout out all the other playmakers, the official playmakers, you know what I'm saying, that have came to grace the Real Fantasy Playmakers podcast and do a guest appearance, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't take time off in the off season as well. I want to shout out Smitty from the Fantasy Football Show. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out the Fantasy Rapper. I also want to shout out a special shout out to my guy Sky from the TCK Pod. You know what I'm saying? The Candlestick Kids. And we also just had homeboy Lawrence, the Law. Shout out to Larry. He actually said I can't call him Larry, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Larry.
We're gonna do it one
time.
I
mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Their shit is called The Catch. You know what I'm saying? They hail from Texas, you know, shout out, big shout out.
Yep.
And at the end of this week, we're gonna have some representatives from the Rum Boys. These dudes are really doing their thing, man. Big shout out to all these guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, here at the GMM Network, we definitely use the keyword network.
Yes,
and that's
sir.
what we was doing, you know what I'm saying? And man, I just want to show our appreciation to those motherfuckers because, man, they, you know, everyone knows their shit. You know, just like we think we know our shit. But it's just so dope to see different aspects and get different takes. And because, you know, everything is subjective, but these are guys that I actually touted. And, you know, they definitely compliment our brand for coming and gracing the podcast, man. Shout out to all y'all Jamaicans.
Man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They definitely doing your thing. You out there networking. It's motivating, bro. It's motivating me to get my ass in here because you taking applications. You looking for replacements.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You're like, good. His contract, the Goo's contract is up. So I'm getting leverage plays, you know what I'm saying?
I had to get my idea.
Gotta get a leverage play. Yeah, maybe you take a hometown discount.
I will take the franchise tag, bro. I'll take it, bro. Just, you know. Any job's a good job for me at this point. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to get my ass in here and make you remember, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, we started this shit. Okay? Okay.
We started this fantasy shit.
You know what I'm saying? But now, one of these days, I'm going to get in here for one of them interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, but I really like what you're doing. You're out there networking, like I said, connecting, just about fantasy football, bro. The passion is real for us. And
yeah, and those dudes.
And it's March now. You know what I'm saying? You acting like it's September. You know what I'm saying? So props to you, brother. Props to
man, you know what, dog? Props to those dudes, man, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I know they wouldn't just jump on anybody's joint. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, whether they did or not for, you know, promotional purposes, you know, but I'm you know me, we have poker roots.
They here.
I feel like I'm a great read and like, it was real genuine, you know what I mean? And that's what I love about it, you know, because they honestly just share the same common denominators, and that's a passion for this fantasy shit, you know what I'm saying? Jamaicans.
That's right. Okay, Jamaicans, they're there. I hear them.
Yeah, they lightweight. You know what I'm saying?
We got one Jamaican today.
I know, right?
The whole crew.
How many Jamaicans does it take to sound the horn? You know what I mean?
The answer is at least 7.
At least
during
7
the
of
year.
them, huh?
During the year.
I like to get, you know what I'm saying? I like to get a whole team going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we in the off season though. You know, some of them play baseball in the off season. Some, volleyball, all kinds of random.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Cricket. So anyways, but we're really here for one reason today. Yeah, one reason is NFL free agency, which starts I think next Tuesday or something like that next week. So it's upon us, and we're just here to fucking guess and start some rumors and speculate. And you know what I mean? Like with fantasize and pause, but you know what I mean? Like that's why we're here, baby. There's one man at the top of the list. I don't know if we can start with him. I don't know.
Talking about the GOAT.
You're talking about the GOAT, obviously, but everyone's talking about the GOAT. So let's lead off with
let's clickbait.
The GOAT. Yeah, let's just you're here for one reason. So your boy, he ain't going back. He ain't going back now.
I don't think he's going back either. Remember the last
I was so sure he was going.
It might have been episode 45 where me and you were just like, man, this is some bullshit. Nah. Yeah, you know what I mean? But there's some validity.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he's got like I heard some shit like he's got a 12, like a big cap hit on his contract goes into the Patriots this year. So to bring him back, it's whatever they pay him, and then plus another 12 or something like that.
Oh, and Belichick ain't fucking with that.
Right, so you give him 30 plus his 12 or something. I don't know if it's 12, but it hits them as 12. So I could be wrong on that. But, I mean, what the fuck, bro? I mean, he's going to Vegas. He's going to the
Tennessee, Niners.
Chargers. The Niners one, I mean, we're out here in the Bay Area. I listen to the Niners flagship often. And, man, they can't stop talking about Tom Brady.
I have a take.
Give it to me.
Okay. We're going to go back to Cleveland with Shermer and Shanahan. Uh-huh. They had Brian Hoyer. Right? Let's take it to us trading for Jimmy G. Uh-huh. Right? Shanahan has a history now because it happened twice, right? Where he's getting these backups that used to be under Brady or behind Brady. And I think the whole time, maybe he actually wanted the GOAT. And
you heard the story originally.
About wanting
Brady, but then they
ended up with Jimmy.
Right.
But see, remember my take on that was like how I make trades.
Right.
Because like I said, I'm a Sagittarius, so is Shannon, so I try to correlate that. Like, hey, when I make a trade, I'd be like, hey, give me your best player. When I really want this other guy, so you'd be like, well, what about him? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought with Jimmy. You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
Like, ha! Had you fooled? We wanted Jimmy all along.
So what's the take here?
Okay, the take is, I don't know what the fuck we do this year, whether it's Jimmy or not. But if it is Jimmy, it's just this year. Boom, he's gone. Bring in Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. I actually heard that. Somebody say that.
We said that on an episode.
No. You said that to me, and then same day, I heard it on.
For sure.
From Greg Papa at that. Greg Papa, Greg Papa.
Oh, that's local.
Greg Papa's
that's local.
Oh, Greg Papa's
he's a GOAT.
Oh yeah, GOAT.
Yeah, I haven't listened to him since like 2013, but I remember because that was when I was still working like every morning, and he was doing the morning shit.
Oh yeah. No,
yeah. Does he still do morning shit?
It's when I'm driving in noon.
Okay, noon. Okay,
so mid morning. But he calls the Niner games now too. So like but he's super connected. But that's what he was saying. Like they might go for this Brady route. Okay, 2 years of Tom Brady. 1 to 2 years, and then boom, you got Cousins right there.
Well, Cousins is free. This is his last year on the contract, and there is no option. So he'll walk, or they would maybe franchise him.
I don't know if they can franchise him. Can they still?
Oh, you're right, because he's not under. No.
I don't really know the rules.
You can if you're up, if your contract is up, and you're due for a new one, and they can. That's when they can franchise tag you.
Okay.
Because this actually happened to Cousins 2 years in a row with the Redskins.
But he was drafted by the Redskins. So that might... have you ever seen somebody get tagged that wasn't drafted by them?
I didn't think of that.
So if he's
because hence the franchise tag.
So it's like usually the rookie contract. After the rookie contract, you get. I don't know if that's true.
Hey, how
I don't think
confusing is it for people that are like the casual fans who are like, yeah, well, there's a tender on him.
Right.
Like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I'm confused because I
I
told you
still
earlier.
get confused
We
with
seen that Josh Norman and Greg Olson got signed, but I'm like, how the fuck did these fools get signed? Free agency ain't started, so maybe I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, because they definitely didn't cut Olson. That organization.
No, they did cut Olson.
Oh, but Olson. Oh, they did.
They
okay.
did, and they cut Norman too.
You're right. You're right. Plus, Olson isn't he isn't original. He wasn't originally drafted.
No.
Oh yeah, that doesn't matter for my franchise tag. Yeah.
But all right, so yeah, we're back to Brady, bro.
Yeah, back to Brady.
So I had to, you're gonna make a bet on Bovada. You're gonna bet your money on where Brady goes.
Okay.
You know what's
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
And I'll say this much because I seen Grable. He was on.
It's called Grable.
Yeah, Matt Grable.
Vrabel. Sorry, I'm
yeah.
My OCD.
You're
That's
sticking
my
with that.
OCD.
Yeah. And plus, you know me, I fuck up everybody's name. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I was on that show. Shout out to the fantasy rapper. I remember I kept calling him Justin Jeffrey, and he would who? I'm like, oh, Jefferson. Like, you know what I mean? I just fuck it all up. You know what I mean? Like, don't be a Thomas or a Thompson either. I'm gonna fuck your shit up all day.
That's why I'm here, though. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, but then ironically, if you're Daryl or Darrell, I'll know exactly which one it is. You know what I mean?
That's a hard
like
one.
Terrell, right?
Terrell?
See, actually, I'm now confused already. Is it Terrell or Terrell?
I think it's Terrell.
Owens. It's Terrell?
For Terrell Owens, yes.
Yeah, I'm fucking T.O. You know what I
T.O.
mean? But you know, Vrabel.
Uh-huh.
He was like, so they're questioning him, and he was on a podcast where like they kind of could talk candid, and he was cussing too, which I liked. Where he was like,
Love that.
you know, man, this shit was crazy. You know, growing up in New England, I hadn't been there since the playoffs when I was playing for that team, and blah blah blah, all this shit, right? And then they go ahead and they ask him, so Ryan Tannehill, they're like. First of all, they said, so if there was a guy and his name was Tom Brady, like for example, if my name was Tom Brady, like I changed my name to Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. I'm not Tom Brady, but I changed my name to Tom Brady. What would you bring in Tom Brady? You know what I mean? It's like stupid way of dressing it up, right?
Like it's not tampering.
Yeah, and he curves the question. Then they go to Tannehill. So what about Tannehill? Oh, well, you know, he had the opportunity and he seized it. He made the best of it. But it was so cut and dry and to the point, period. Where it's like, yeah, we're done with that. It kind of came off to me like that. And it's kind of a super dick move right now because there's all these quarterbacks that could possibly have landing spots, but they're going to have to wait till the GOAT finds a place first. Because everyone's going to want to try to get a shot at him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Is he the first? He's got to be the first domino at quarterback? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Between
because there's people that we will clearly want. There's definitely teams that know that Tom Brady's not going to go there. Like you know, Tampa Bay might be like, yep, let's go ahead and lock down Dalton right now before Dalton ends up somewhere that couldn't get Brady. You know what I mean? Like, where I feel like someone like him or you know, Bridgewater could probably be one of the first ones if there is a spot that'll pay him whatever he's looking for. You know what I mean? Miami maybe.
I'm not big on Teddy B.
Me neither.
I don't think he's
First of
like
all,
a guy you
why
should
the
really
fuck
go after.
Are you wearing gloves?
I'm not mad at the glove.
I am.
He's just I don't know. To me, he's just not that franchise guy that's really gonna like lead you. He's like a placeholder. I don't know.
And
Is he better than anybody?
I mean, it's funny because it's skewed. He went 5-0 as a starter for the Saints in the Drew Brees absence.
Right.
And it's like skewed because
it was such a specialized.
What's his name though?
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton, dude.
Right.
Like it's not like it's Joe Schmo.
Right.
You know what I mean? Coaching. It's fucking Sean Payton's gonna put you in the best position. You take an Andy Reid and put him with Alex Smith, and all of a sudden Alex Smith is leading you to the playoffs every year. You know what I mean? You take a motherfucking who else is another good one? Frank Reich. I say Frank Reich's one of them. You know what I mean? Oh! Watch when we get to Nick Foles. Spoiler alert.
Is he even a free agent? He ain't a free agent.
No, they're gonna trade his ass so fucking fast.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
To where?
To the Colts.
The Colts. So the Colts aren't going after any of these free agent guys. They're gonna give up capital for Nick Foles.
They have capital, and he's already under a contract that they can just go ahead and rework. You know what I mean?
It might be a little harder to trade than to get. I don't know. Is
Frank
he
Reich,
the guy though?
It's the history with
is
Frank
Nick
Reich.
Foles that much?
Frank Reich won a Super Bowl with him. This is just something.
That's your angle. That's your angle.
That's it. That's my only angle.
All right.
And it's a great offensive line where I think like You know what I mean? He'll be able to do what he did with the Eagles, because the Eagles had a great offensive line where this motherfucker is standing in the pocket. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to the Brady thing. Okay, so we could dance around it all we want. I said Tennessee. Where do you think he's going? Last time you were on him returning to New England.
Oh, fuck, man.
It's hard, huh? I actually fell on when I seen that Vrabel shit. I was like, oh, they're looking at him. Like whether they don't get him or whether they get him or not, they're looking hard at him.
This is like, I mean, he's got, I think, 4. I mean, if New England's not, if you take New England out, it's like Tennessee. And if you're Tom Brady, man, I think the Niners, bro. If you can somehow force your way in there, but I don't know if somehow this is all like a ploy to build up a market. Yeah, I don't know.
To leverage New England.
Leverage something, yeah. Be just using the Niners and shit, knowing that the Niners ain't gonna really like trade Jimmy. Like you got to trade Jimmy, and then
Chicago has been rumored to, they've been rumors circling around Cam Newton to Chicago, Alex Smith to Chicago. I might have started the Alex Smith one.
You did start that one.
Yeah,
but I like that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like that one.
And then, you got, because you'll be able to make those guys fantasy relevant, to be honest. That's the only thing we really worry about, you know what I mean, when we're talking about this shit. But like, Jimmy G's from Chicago or Illinois, but he grew up a Chicago Bears fan. You know what I mean? That's just one of those things, like, you know what I mean? Like,
it makes a lot of sense to kind of too. I mean,
because also it's the ultimate disrespect, like because you're not loyal. You're like, hey, bro, I know you just got to the Super Bowl, but you want to go play for your hometown Bears? How about that, huh, Jimmy?
Hey, Jimmy.
You know what I mean? Hey, Jimmy. Deep dish,
Bears.
Deep dish pizza.
Right. We're gonna go ahead and bring the goat in.
Yeah.
I don't know. Man.
That guy that you had to sit behind and get those rings.
Remember the guy we saved you from? Well,
right.
He's back.
And this is why I think Tom Brady, it's really strong him going to the Niners, because, am I crazy? But I think he hates Jimmy G.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Why would Tom Brady hate any quarterback other than Peyton Manning?
Because he's like...
And he loves Peyton now.
This was the one guy they kept around to surpass him.
Yeah, they didn't really keep him, though.
They kept Jimmy around.
For a couple years.
When it came time to pay Jimmy, they were ready to trade away Brady. And then Brady makes them rework everything in his contract, put a no-trade clause, and then they trade away Jimmy. And then he thought he was doing himself a favor, like, hey, you know what, man? All those times I was telling you about how the Niners are so great, man, you're going to go there now. You know what I mean? Right, Jimmy? Huh? And Jimmy just smiles. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool. I just really feel like Jimmy G's so cool about everything, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
Like a bad porn star bitch. Hey, Jimmy, I got 12 of the baddest bitches ever, but you can only fuck, 4 of them. Hey, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, everything's cool with him. Everything's cool.
So he'll be down to go to Chicago then.
Fuck yeah. That's
I don't know. I at this point for Brady,
can't fuck all 12
I just can't see him going to a team that's not a winner, like ready to be a winner.
Yeah, and Tennessee just went to the
Tennessee
the
and the
conference
Niners.
chip, and so did the Niners.
The Raiders, though, I kind of think the Raiders. You put Brady on there might be closer than you want. I know, fire him up, but I'm just saying.
You know why
for the Raiders?
You know why?
I thought you were gonna boo. You went
Jamaicans. You know why he might go there?
Because of Hunter Renfrow.
Oh yeah,
the white slot.
The white slot receiver.
He doesn't care about
Darren
winning.
Waller, the baller.
He doesn't care about winning. He doesn't care about money.
They got the Rocket Richard. He's like he's like an extremely poor man's James White. You know what I mean?
The Rocket. Oh wow. I mean,
the Rocket.
And they're going to Vegas.
Richard.
Hey, they're going to Vegas. That's got to be some sort of appeal, right?
It is New England-esque. You want to know why? Because in New England, when you go to New England, what does New England have to help them? The fucking weather in December, right? Mm-hmm. So now when you go to Vegas, you have the threat of all your players fucking off, doing some kind of drugs, fucking hookers, getting in some shit, eye in the sky everywhere. Man, they might be a winning organization just because of that.
Because of the temptations?
Yeah, and like I said, it could be New England-esque or Belichick-esque, where he's sending, like Chucky and Brady, they're sending the hookers your way. They're sending the call girls. They're sending the motherfucking the drugs. They're sending the motherfuckers there to be smug with you in public and make you react.
Want you strung out on game day, huh?
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna get grimy out there in Vegas.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's
The
what
eye
you're
in the sky, you can't hide shit. Motherfuckers are gonna get caught up for hella shit. This is gonna be detrimental, in my opinion. And you could use that to your advantage.
The eye in the sky. They're gonna be out there acting a fool in the casinos, huh?
Bro, my dad, when he was living out there doing business and he would come back and forth, I remember one time we were out there and he was like, god damn it. And he fucking lost his wallet. And they remember the last time he remembered, he was at a motherfucking table pulling his wallet out. And he puts away, it fell out. Motherfucker ends up swooping it up, ends up in another casino. My dad reported it though, right? So then immediately he tells them which table. Boom, the eye in the sky. They backtrack the cameras. They find the guy. Then by facial recognition, he's in the next shit. They arrest him.
Oh fuck.
Boom.
Yeah, but that's only in the casino. That's only in the casinos.
I'm just saying. So what? They go to the outskirts to do their dirt?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Stay out the
You're
casino.
right.
That'd be like the number one
Problem
rule.
solved.
There you go. Just stay out the casino, but they're gonna be all up in there too.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right. So Brady.
But that's
how many? Do you know any Raider fans? Have you talked to any Raider fans about that?
I don't talk to them, and when I do, it sounds like this. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like that. Oh, you think you're getting the GOAT? Yeah, he ain't. Yeah, you think?
Yeah,
I almost want him just to spite them.
I think that they're in play though.
And you know Dana White, he's kind of spearheading that whole rumor because he's from Boston. He's a fucking he's a diehard Patriots fan, and he wants Brady to come to his new hometown, Vegas.
Dana White, you ever hear about his thing with the mob? He got shook down or something by them?
Yep, and they beat his ass so bad. First of all, he used to do like boxing promoting, and he got into a bar fight, and supposedly these guys that jumped him, they were like, they were sent by the mob. But someone punched him so hard in the fucking ear that he's like deaf in one ear.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You heard him say that?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He was on the Snoop Dogg podcast where he got pretty candid, and then he was on Joe Rogan one time. They were coming home from a UFC fight in Australia. So it's a 15-hour flight, and they're in first class. And then Joe Rogan's like, "Yeah, I'm here in first class. You know what I mean? We're doing a podcast. Yeah, he's doing a podcast.
Oh, savage.
Fucking awesome, right?" And he's sitting there with Dana White, and he tells that story. You know what I mean? Because Boston's a rough place, man. You know what I mean? Boston,
I had seen something where he said he got like shook down by Whitey Bulger.
Oh, okay, that's a different story. I've heard that one too, though.
Yeah, and then he's like, "I'm out of here," and he like skipped town after that. Like,
oh yeah,
or some gym he worked at or something.
Yeah, because he was he was on his fight promoter. That's why him and like Vince McMahon are hella tight homies. Like Vince McMahon's like one of his heroes, where he's like, "Yo, Vince McMahon," and Vince McMahon's doing what he loves. Going up against the big dogs. He's doing that with the NFL right now. You know what I mean? Here's the thing, too. Is like, I think Brady, right? At the end of the day, it's really about the offensive line and the weapons. I think no. Actually, it's everything. You gotta have offensive line, gotta have weapons, and it gotta have a defense. And like tennis, if to hit all those things on the mark, it's the Niners then, because Tennessee's defense can be had. You know what I mean? Their shit is predicated on being able to have these long, sustainable drives.
They had a pretty good defense this year, though.
Yeah, but
especially in the playoffs, except for Patrick Mahomes.
Remember the first couple Zeke years with the Cowboys, and everyone was like, "Wow, the Cowboys defense pretty good." No, it's just because the Cowboys offense owned time of possession. You know what I mean? So you had this fresh ass defense, and they're playing with a lead to be able to send hella pass rush. You know what I mean? And that's what we do. That's what Tennessee was able to do. But Tennessee could be had. You know what I mean? Like you really gotta play that game. Tennessee's game is to play with a lead and low scoring if possible. But they have been in some shootouts and been able to put it down with Tannehill. And here's another thing: if and when or if ever Brady goes somewhere else, Tannehill will go there. I mean, no. If Brady goes to Tennessee, I see Tannehill going to fucking New England.
That's not crazy. You think Belichick likes him? He watched him over there in Miami for however many years that was.
Yeah, but Belichick's the motherfucker where it's like, this guy didn't make any mistakes against us. You know what I mean?
He's safe. He
can run because that line is going to require you to be able to move in the pocket or break out. You know
so New England's going to get one of either Bridgewater, Mariota, or
they're not going to get Bridgewater because Bridgewater is going to cost too much money.
You think so?
Yeah, he's talking about $30 million. So he's going to hover around 20 25 to 28, maybe.
I don't think he's gonna get.
And he's gonna
over 20.
and he's gonna want like a 2 or whatever he's gonna get, whatever he's gonna land on. He's gonna want fully guaranteed. So it probably maybe what 2 years, 45, maybe 50 million guaranteed.
I don't think he gets it.
No,
I don't think he gets it.
I honestly think if Belichick and them don't go that route, like bringing in Tannehill or anybody, they're gonna go with that
Stidham.
Stidham, yeah.
Yeah, they probably will.
They probably would.
But I mean, they got to bring in a vet somehow.
Andy fucking Dalton.
I don't think Teddy's worth more than like 15, 20 maybe. And that's a lot. I thought 15 was a lot.
Well, 15 is like good player backup.
That's a backup.
Money.
He's not.
Yeah.
Like, where's he gonna go start?
Backups get like 12.
Who's gonna give Teddy money to start?
Miami.
Are they?
Yeah, but to be a bridge quarterback, pun intended. Hell,
they got the Magic Man for that. He's there. He's coming back.
You know what? I happen to think the Magic Man. He don't give a fuck who the other quarterback is. He's just like he's in there.
Let me sling it.
Oh yeah, let me get in there.
Right. So I mean, if they have a bridge guy, so they need Miami's gonna get a young cat before they get a Teddy Bridgewater. They might draft one. It's at 6 or something, whatever they're at, 5, whatever.
So you still haven't answered.
Oh,
you don't have to answer it though.
Brady?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if he goes somewhere else. I don't like the Swede.
I'm gonna say the Niners, bro. I think he's coming.
I don't even know if I want a Jamaican.
I don't like it. I don't like it, but I just feel like he.
But definitely wouldn't be mad at it. You know what I would feel?
We gotta maximize our window.
Way about Jimmy.
It's time to get our window.
I almost brought my Jimmy G bobblehead down here, and my girl's like, "Nah, don't." She's like, "Don't bring that down. It's gonna get all dirty and all." I'm like, I just almost want to because he might not see. This might be the last time I'd be seeing this motherfucker in a Niner jersey, and because I believe in him, and because he's one of those guys.
I do too, but we're talking.
I didn't believe in him.
I
didn't believe in him when we traded for him. I was like, "This is malarkey. What the fuck?"
Nah,
I wanted Cousins.
That was a good trade.
Nah, I just at the time.
At the time. We needed somebody, bro.
Shout out to Sky, representing the fantasy, the Candlestick Kids Fantasy Podcast, because he brought up, he was like, I wanted Cousins solely based on the fact that he actually played games. You know what I mean?
That too. I mean, Jimmy was unproven. He definitely was unproven, kind of unknown.
I have a theory why I don't want to get rid of Jimmy. Is because, correct me if I'm wrong, I want you to remember back to like Nick Mullins. Dude, the rollouts, the bootlegs, it went crazy. That's Shanahan's system. I've seen him do this everywhere he's went. Rollouts and bootlegs.
Right. That's what you can't do with Brady.
And we couldn't do that with Jimmy coming off the ACL. So we were super running the ball. You know what I mean?
Early in the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's
look
a little more mobile, but Jimmy's not really like.
Look at Matt Ryan, year 2.
Matt Ryan didn't roll out a lot. He was pretty similar to Jimmy and to Brady.
Yeah, well, okay.
Brady's a statue, obviously.
Didn't we not run a ton percentage-wise versus passing the ball with Jimmy this year, right?
We were
with Matt Ryan, we always threw the ball. It was almost always 50-50. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, obviously playing strengths, but you can even take it back to Daddy Shanahan's system with old-ass Elway busting a bootleg or rolling out and then running for his life, getting the helicopter fucking into the end zone. You know what I mean? Like, this system has that. I bring up Nick Mullins because we've seen a ton of that. We've seen a ton of that when he was in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they like to. They're big on those. I mean, that's obviously not Brady.
Well, okay, so check this out. Episode 47 now available. Go and check that out, y'all. Because it is, like I said, to bring him up again, it was featuring Sky from the Candlestick Kids Fantasy Podcast. But he brought up something really dope. He said, if we bring in Brady, we keep Mullins, and Mullins can sit behind Brady, and then Mullins becomes a guy. He's a big Mullins believer, though.
I kind of like Mullins.
I do too.
But he's got to sit for a while.
It's because he knew how to run the system well. You know what I mean? And he lost by like less than a possession in all the games he started. Like, you know,
he competed. We like what we saw from him.
There you go.
But we don't know if he's taking that. You know what I mean? Like, CJ Beathard had some games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's true. He competed in a few games. Brian Hoyer looked good for a few games, so it could happen. He had the game against the Rams where it was a shootout.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that might be the one game I'm thinking of.
But that one was polarizing, though. That was a hell of a game because that broke the Thursday night streak of Thursday night games being low scoring even.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right, you're pinning me down. I'm putting him Brady.
You heard it first.
Dak Prescott. That's the next guy I want to ask you about. Is he going to get paid? I heard he turned down $100 million.
Yeah, and that's stupid. It was like $33 million a year, 105 guaranteed, some shit like that.
Right.
Yo, you take that. It was like 109 guaranteed. You fucking take that. Like, you know who's waiting around for him to sign some kind of deal? It's Patrick Mahomes. Hurry up and sign that deal so I can shit on yours.
And get my extension?
Yeah. Because Prescott is just going with history. History right now, in recent history, when you're a quarterback and you're up to get paid, it's almost like you're going to reset the cap. You're going to reset the market.
I don't think Dallas is really with that.
No.
Yeah, but that Dak's like, you're going to reset it. But
Come on.
He's the only guy that really can because Brady's only getting a 2-year deal. He might get his $30 million. But outside of that,
we're talking
there's
about
no one else going to get a long-term deal.
He needs a Kirk Cousins deal.
A 3 year,
3 years,
90,
$35 million a piece.
All guaranteed?
All guaranteed.
Fuck.
Give him that. Because he's talking about, he's talking lies. I want a long-term, I want to be a Cowboy for life. You're saying all the right things. You want a long-term deal that's not realistic. You know what I mean? In this day and age, all these shorter deals with the guaranteed money, that's a thing. Shout out to Kirk Cousins. He's making that a thing.
Yeah. Do you think this is all just Dak just holding out because he's gonna get it at some point? The longer he waits,
I don't know, man.
What's the incentive
it's really
to sign it
stupid.
sooner or later?
Organizationally, this is really stupid because if you want to win, you want to pay him because you obviously want to win. To put yourself in the best position, you need everybody in the building. You have a new coach. You can't have this guy holding out and then be behind on everything. And then you know what the agent will tell him? Hey, still Kellen Moore, man. You're all good. You know this shit. You could hold out. You know what I mean? It's the same guy who wouldn't allow Dak to go fraternize with the Colts even because I heard there was a rumor the Colts were looking at him.
really?
Yeah. I think I texted you when I read.
Somebody would get him, but I mean, he can't do nothing. He's like, he got no leverage really, other than
Yeah, he can't.
Other than what?
Other than the
Is he a
fact
free
that
agent?
other than the fact that there's no other than the fact that he's not restricted or anything like that. You know what I mean? That's his only leverage. Like he technically can walk, I guess. I don't know.
He's probably gonna get tagged,
You know that they're gonna hit him with the exclusive franchise tag.
right? And then they're gonna work the deal out.
Yeah.
But he ain't gonna sign that shit.
He won't sign that shit. And I think it won't be until I forget when the deadline to sign the tag is. It's sometime in the
come
summer.
Monday. Oh no,
No,
to
to sign the tag. Yeah, to issue the tag.
I don't think there is a deadline.
Yeah, there is. There is.
Because they can hold out and still
No,
sign.
because remember Le'Veon Bell? There was a time period where it was like he had to sign by this time, or else he could. You know what I mean? Or else that's not eligible.
No, I think it's there until no, it's not. He has to sign to count for like the Le'Veon was to count for an accrued year on a season like.
Oh, that's what it was.
right.
Yeah.
So, but the tag is there. That was the only contract he can sign.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
That's a good fucking point. You're right, Goo.
Dak is he's gonna get that tag and he might try to drag it out. But I mean, if you're Dallas, bro, like fuck, there's enough quarterbacks out there right now where you can go fucking pay Phillip Rivers for 1 year. You know what I mean? And just be like, all right, Dak, chill. We're gonna pay Phillip 20.
Right.
We're gonna pay Phillip 20 for this year. Go ahead and hold out. You know what I mean? Hold out. We're not. We ain't paying you $30 million for the franchise tag.
Damn, who's their backup, dude?
Nobody.
Fucking Kellen Moore's gonna be the quarterback.
no.
He's like, fuck it.
It's a
Hold
nobody.
my beer.
Right? But that's if they really think Dak is not gonna fucking cave at some point. But he's got to, bro. He can't really not play. But if you're a quarterback though, you kind of have the most ultimate leverage, right?
Yeah, like
if he goes out and really holds out
he
games.
did the best thing possible is have a career year and like shatter his former numbers. You know what I mean? Like that was the best thing he could do. That motherfucker finished like 3rd overall in fantasy.
That fool was playing for like $380K last year.
I know, right? He's getting all that Campbell's money. Talking about he's hella funny in that Campbell's commercial too. Like not funny as a
Is
comedic.
he in the Campbell's one? Oh yeah, that's right. It's like cheesy.
Yeah, like he's like, oh, so good. Like, oh, so good. And it's funny because like I'm a type of motherfucker, like I'm a recording artist. So I know like that he must have done several takes of that. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. It's like, so, because I've heard him talk in interviews, that's not his tonality of his voice. It was like, that's you trying to act? It's hella funny. Like, yo, no wonder you try, I need this money. I need this cowboy money, dude. You see my acting career? It's never going to take off.
No. These endorsements. I mean, he's in a lot of commercials.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's getting his bread somewhere.
You know that's Jerry Jones. You know he's in that room. Come on, man. You're in all those commercials. What you know, money
hey.
for?
No, he's saying he's adding that on to what he makes because he's
For
on
real,
Dallas.
You're already making that.
You're the only in those because you're the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback. So
Right.
they're giving you 2. We're going to go ahead and deduct that because you made that because of us.
I was thinking about you in the shower, and
No, Dak, they didn't
Why
want
is he
you.
thinking about men in the shower?
They didn't want you, Dak. They wanted the star on the side of the helmet. Okay.
I could put that same.
I didn't get paid for you being in that commercial, Dak. I should have got something. You ain't shit without me.
Right? Hey, you know what, Doug?
I think
If Jerry Jones
does
is like that, I
capitalize on
hella
it.
love him.
Oh yeah, bro.
If he's cutthroat like that, because that's like, oh, no wonder you're fucking filthy rich. You gotta be a motherfucker like that.
Bro, he's for sure saying that you being on the Dallas Cowboys quarterback is upping your value.
Oh my God, I just thought of something.
You're making so much money doing other things because of that?
Bro, I just thought of something.
Huh.
He's an old white gentleman. And I'm not saying he's racist, but he is old and white. So he fixed the description. Right? Jerry Jones.
Yes.
Right? And Dak, last time I checked, you know what I'm saying? Dak is black. You know, he's Black Prescott, goddammit. You know what I mean? He's black. You know what I mean? Maybe you think it has anything to do with
Prescott.
it? Black Prescott.
Absolutely.
Right?
If this was Tony Romo, he would have already
He didn't even
delivered.
get-
He would have dropped
he
the
didn't
cash
have no
off
play,
personally
right?
to Tony Romo, bro. Troy Aikman? Oh, come on.
He's like, listen, Roma, I know you have Mexican heritage, but you're white in my eyes. You know what I mean? Let's go get some Tex-Mex.
Right? No, I mean, shit, but look at hey, Romo and Aikman, both Cowboys quarterbacks. I mean, they're getting paid in their after career. He's
Right?
like, Dak, just go to school.
Listen, because
learn
he
how
used to
talk."
wear the star on his head.
Exactly. So, Dak, you're gonna make $40 million in your offseason. Does that not mean nothing to you when you're post career?
What are you gonna tell your grandchildren that you gave up all this to? You passed on the money, but you were really passing on the star.
No.
This is the Lone Star State, Dak.
Black. I like that. Black Prescott.
That's kind of hard. That's what
Kinda goes.
Shit. That's kind of hard, actually. That's like the ultra ego, the bad version.
He got to be on the Raiders or something like that.
Call me black now. Fuck it, he goes to the Titans. They
All
wear black.
right, all right. Let's see. Any other quarterbacks we're talking about? Rivers and Winston.
Dak ain't going nowhere though.
Nah, he ain't. He ain't. That's all it is.
Nah.
Dak or all right, Rivers and Winston, and then we'll look at.
I say Winston. They work a 2-year joint with him, and then they make it where it's like, because if they pick up the 5th year option, I believe it's 20. I'm not too sure about that. I don't want to sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but hey, I don't ever say that I know what I'm talking about. So I think that's what they do with Jameis Winston. You know what I mean? My man, Infamous, because you know what Infamous is doing. Remember, he's not that smart. You know what I'm saying? He has very low IQ, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Matter of fact, he was like, "Fuck, I gotta get LASIK because these glasses, people aren't fooled anymore." He used to think the glasses made him look smart, right? And he be showing people his numbers. Look at my numbers, 30. Look at the 30s. No, that's interceptions. That's not good. It's not. Yeah, it is. But look how many pick sixes. That's touchdowns. Like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know the difference.
Yeah, but there was like 12 pick sixes.
Yeah.
You didn't. That's what you're not factoring in.
Yes.
Fucking Jameis. Yeah, I
Love
can't-
him.
I think he'll be back over there one more go round.
Yeah.
One more go round.
Because you know what, too? More than anything, Bruce Arians, he is prideful and egotistical. Like, I could make him. Hey, look, Jack. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's how he be talking. Hey, look, Jack.
Bruce did come out and say some non-supportive shit.
Yeah,
about,
he did though.
about
He did.
Jameis.
Yeah, he did. But I think that's leverage to make him,
humble him a
rework
little
his
bit?
shit. Because I don't think anyone. He tries to walk anywhere. He wants $30 million a year. That's the only place that could ever humor that is the place that drafted him. Anywhere else is not gonna pay that motherfucker. What you think? Or maybe if Brady moves on and it's all said and done, maybe they trade away Winston to New England, and then they take an extreme, because I think New England would be able to fix mistakes. They wouldn't put him in position to do shit like that. I mean, I've seen Josh McDaniels make what's his name, the Jesus freak. What's his name?
The Jesus freak.
Tebow. I've seen him make Tebow a thing. You know what I mean? So who's to say he can't make? And
Was
Tebow can't
McDaniels
throw
there
the
in
ball.
Denver with them?
Yeah,
Was
he was-
McDaniels?
that was his one head coaching
He's
stint.
like, fuck. If I don't want to get fired, I have to do something with this guy.
I'm gonna make this guy look amazing. People will want me. You know what I mean? They're like, look, come on back home. No one wants you. You know what I mean? So you're gonna go to. You remember? He's like, you're gonna go with Andrew Luck to the Colts. You don't want that,
Andrew's like, I don't really like playing football.
right?
He's like, can I come back? bro?"
Have you heard any of that? Where people are talking about like New England trying to coerce Andrew Luck coming to unretire?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like his jersey will have 12.1 or some shit, 0.2.
They wouldn't be having that. Yeah, Andrew. You think Andrew Luck? You see him back one day? Is that what you're saying to me?
Nah.
You hearing things?
Nah.
All right.
Nah, I actually kick it with him.
Let me see here.
Football was great, but I have different things in my life that I want to do, and I just had a child, and Andrew Luck. I feel like when you talk to Andrew Luck, he's like media training all day, even though it's just how he talks. He just never says a bad thing.
His dad's the XFL guy.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
He's the guy who's fucking. This man is smart.
Yeah.
It's like, let me go get the guy who innovated college ball in the past fucking 10 years.
Yep. He knows what he's doing.
Who else we got? Rivers, Indy.
All right, enough of these quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at these other positions. Interesting people. Let's see. Mari's on that list, but he can get. Wait, because
Andy Dalton too. Chicago.
You know what's funny? That Andy Dalton's not on this list. I think this list might be some bullshit. Andy Dalton, Chicago,
and just competes with Trubisky.
They hate Trubisky.
They do.
He's got like
that GM.
5 games.
That GM. He's tied to Trubisky. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's gonna get canned for that
yeah.
in the end.
Eventually,
they're like, hey, you.
By the way,
Deshaun, Deshaun and Patrick, and you picked Mitch. You traded up to get Mitch,
right?
You traded up.
You know what's fucked up too is the consensus on Mahomes was like they were like he's too much like Brett Favre. He's too raw, and ironically. Or not ironically, no coincidence, it was the one guy who actually worked with Brett Favre that was like, yeah, I need that. I need that new Brett Favre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that was the comparison they were drawing.
It's still that's one of those ones that still baffle me. Like that,
well, it's because he'll scramble and like.
Oh no, not that one, but no, that they saw Mitch Trubisky being better than like.
And
Deshaun Watson
only played like 13 games starting.
That's
in
crazy.
College.
Like, did you guys not watch Deshaun Watson's career at Clemson? Like, damn, he's a nobody. Like, that boy was balling.
For real though, not even Deshaun. He just won the title.
And I told you, bro, I was so crazy that
I wanted him for the Niners
so bad.
Yeah,
bro.
me too.
But then we had just traded for Jimmy, so it was like, fuck,
yeah.
We got Jimmy now. But like, if we had, bro, I would have loved Deshaun there. Would have loved it.
real.
But the Bears, bro, you could have had either one, bro. You freaking. It's just bad. It's like Trubisky would play 1 year at North Carolina.
Yeah, of all places.
And it's like, he's the guy. Fuck it. That's why they're the Bears go, and they can't fucking draft quarterbacks to save their life. They had a 66.6% chance at drafting a fucking stud, and they blew it. Because those were the 3 quarterbacks, really, and it was that they were talking about. It's still crazy to me. Still crazy. But anyways. Yeah. So what do we say? AJ Green and Amari Cooper are the biggest names at receiver that I see on here.
Coop's gonna get the transitional tag.
They ain't gonna let him just walk, yeah.
No, so because he's tied in with Prescott, and I believe they go the ultimate disrespect, and it's just both of them are just rock the tags, and that's it.
Yeah, I can. I mean, yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't think they're going nowhere. I'm looking at the net. I mean, I did read something a minute ago that said AJ Green. Joe Burrow wants AJ Green.
Yeah,
which of course you do, right?
AJ Green is I remember there was a time when AJ Green could have like stood up and been like, "Hey, I want an extension," because Julio was doing that. Then they asked AJ Green, "Hey, you see your man, your man Julio, he's over here demanding more money. He's demanding an extension. What about you?" He's like, "Hey man, I'm here to just work, man. I'm here to. I love this organization. You know what I mean? I'm this is where I'm at. Like, and I believe that. So I believe he'll just be like, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Fucking.
I'm cool with it now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm here. Let's get this kid in here.
Okay, the next few names you see
look at Joe Burrow though, huh?
I know.
He's over there like, look, these are prerequisites. You want to draft me first? Like,
AJ gotta stay.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gonna get me killed over here.
I'm not mad at that though.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Use your leverage. Like,
yeah.
Pay that man. And you're getting. He's like, you get.
And he won't even demand too much bread because he knows he's coming off of this injury or
he'll
multiple injuries.
He'll still get some decent bread. He's still gonna get some decent bread.
I think you said it best. You were like, he held out in his own way.
Absolutely.
He was like, yeah, nah, I'm not playing. I'm hurt.
He'll still get. I think in the 8 to 10 million a year.
Yeah.
So, for 2-3 years. But so that's smart though. That's Joe Burrow. Fuck it. Otherwise, I'm out, bro. Trade me to the Chargers.
On that list you got there, how far down is my man the green bean?
That's funny. Luckily for you, he's third because it's alphabet.
Yes.
Alphabetized.
Let's talk about him last then, so we don't.
Yeah,
get
no,
too much
he
time.
was my next crop of receivers I see here. They got
we'll get to him eventually. Love
Brashad Perry, man, Demarcus Robinson, and Emmanuel Sanders.
Demarcus Robinson.
I didn't know Perryman. I kind of think Perryman might be a nice little grab.
Perryman is going to try to parlay his one good outing.
No, the last four, like, he had
one good outing as far as season-wise.
Oh, yeah. This.
Come on, he's a
four
total
games.
bust.
No, it was like 4 games.
He's up there with we thought he was going to be, like, he was chilling with Devontae Parker and, like, Kevin White as, like, some bust-ass motherfuckers.
He didn't look like that when he was in Baltimore, though. And I don't mean, like, like statistically. I mean, like.
Well, he was always
he
hurt
looked
in Baltimore,
like
too.
he looked like Chris Godwin out there. Like, that boy is big, and he run it.
Oh yeah.
So he
got some speed on him.
He passed my eyeball test in this NFL.
And bro, he was
if
dealing
he can stay
with
healthy.
He was dealing with an inaccurate Winston and making plays, boy.
If the Niners, I wouldn't mind the Niners.
I wouldn't mind it either.
Grabbing that guy.
I mean, to be honest, like that's more realistic to me than us getting the green bean because I think the
Right.
green bean will demand some kind of bread. And like, going back to the Brady thing, if Brady stays, it would be like them trying to make a move for Austin Hooper because I think Hunter Henry would get tagged with the Chargers, and then them going in and historically they grab receivers like a Chris Hogan or within a division, and I could see them going and getting a Robbie Anderson. You know what I mean? If Brady was to stay there, you know what I mean? Because then he'd be like demand some weapons.
I think they're gonna go grab a receiver somehow too, even if Brady don't stay.
There's a ton of
They need a tight end too, but really more than anything. But
Austin Hooper,
I like that. He's gonna get paid then to go to there because they're desperate.
or not. Like, hey, come over here and just organizational.
Leave
wise,
Matt Ryan and all those 80
kind of-
receptions for Jarrett
that's
Stidham or
true.
whoever the fuck they bring in.
I'll tell you this much:
Money.
whichever tight end there is a play though, because that system feeds a tight end.
Berletta?
Oh yeah, the Dirk Cutter or whatever his name is.
Yeah. So okay. So let me see. Yeah, Perryman I like. Sanders. You think the
Some good
Niners
weed.
they're gonna want Sanders back or what?
Yeah, but you know what's funny is though. So my girl actually showed me this because my girl she be following all the motherfuckers and she follows all their wives and shit. And all these motherfuckers kick it. Granted that Emmanuel Sanders only came into the fold, the middle of the year. They all kick it, and like so there was some shit that came up where it was like somebody posted like, they offered him to take $5 or $6 million less than what he's asking for, and he passed on it. He's tripping. No one wants him. And then Emmanuel Sanders comes out, and is like, ain't nobody offered me shit. The fuck is this coming from? And then Kendrick Bourne came out like, yeah, man, the fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like they all came to to bat for him. But it's just funny because it's like, I think at the end of the day he does stay for cheap.
I mean, you're on a winner. You're on a winner.
I mean, unless where else would you go that needs a slot guy like really badly? You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying? I'm sure. I mean, what place? Honestly, what place is lacking a slot guy that they can't just draft in this draft? With this draft class that has ton of these slot receivers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not mad at him. I'm kind of with he's kind of old. There's not much more upside there.
Coming off that Achilles,
he played good.
Amaze me, though.
He did play good.
He played great,
but he also kind of disappeared too at the end.
Yeah, he did.
And I don't know if that was Jimmy's fault. I don't know. But at the same time, he is old and like they.
So you mean to tell me
his
Jimmy
ass.
overthrew him because he was like, you used to be able to run that fast?
He might have been like.
He was like, listen, I knew you would be able to make that.
You slow ass motherfucker.
Slow motherfucker. What the fuck? Oh, it's the Achilles, isn't it?
I mean, if you had a burner there. Hey, real talk. If that was a burner,
like my man,
Robbie Anderson,
like my man, the green bean.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
4-4.
Jimmy would have been overthrown. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's in Madden terms, his speed's probably like an 87.
He could be the red bean.
The red bean, the kidney bean,
red beans and rice.
Oh wow! Now I really don't want him to come here.
Yes.
I'll take. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
It's so funny. Dude.
I don't know. Then you say, the tight ends. What they got? Ebron, Henry, and Hooper out there. So do you think
Ebron's gonna end up with the Patriots because he'll be
so
that's the cheapest option they'll be able to get. That's like a notable guy who has like a stat sheet that can speak for himself to a degree.
Let's see, you're 6, huh? We could throw you the jump ball. Oh,
right?
Come on over.
Come on over.
Here's $6 million for 3 each year
with your frying pan hands. clapping the ball.
He been all right though.
Yeah,
he
he
been
was.
all right lately.
Yeah, he definitely didn't have the frying pan hands no more. That used to kill me. You know what's funny? I think that's a Detroit thing. Because then he was like, okay, TJ Hawkinson, now you have the frying pan hands. Where it's like they just can't seem to catch it, like clapping their hands together. Like, come on, make a play on the ball with your hands. Don't
Frying pan hands.
Yeah, because it would be like he would try to clap the catch with those big ass hands. Yeah. I swear that's what it looked like. Like he slapping his frying pans together.
Yeah, and then I'm looking at some of these defensive guys, man. There's some hitters out there that are coming up. You know what I'm saying? The Shaq Barretts, the Clown. Did Clowney get a deal from? He didn't.
No.
Clowney's up. You know what I'm saying? Eric Armstead. You know our guy, Vic Beasley, Corey Littleton, bro. Blake Martinez, Joe Schobert, bro. Like
damn.
JPP and Ngakoue got franchised, right? That was the one.
Blake Martinez might take a.
But that guy's he's a baller, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying Green Bay. I don't think they could. Well, they are paying the shit out of
Dante
the
Fowler,
Smith twins.
Everson Griffin. You know what I'm saying? Did I say him already?
Yeah.
No,
you didn't say those names yet.
Alec Ogletree. I'm just.
Yeah, that's a system guy. He's gonna go wherever Wade Phillips is.
Hey, Ogletree, he just feels those gaps. You know
yeah, he does.
He's old though now, but yeah. So I mean, there's some hitters out there. You see,
Vic Beasley's gonna be a rotational guy wherever he ends up because he's one of those high draft capital guys that didn't end up panning out. You know what I'm saying? Like
I can't put my finger on where
Barrett's gonna get the tag. But Barrett also came out and said he'll take a coup deal because he's one of those guys too. Like he was in Denver for a while behind all those hitters.
Mm-hmm. Jamie Collins too. His name's on there.
He goes back to New England. Watch.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. It'd be interesting to see if those guys mix it up and dip out.
I can hella see Jamie Collins going back to New England though. Where did he come from? He was with the Browns, right?
He was on New England.
Oh, he went back already. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, going back.
You mean going back again?
Yeah, going back again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
I forgot that already happened.
There's some hitters out there. We're gonna see.
Is it funny too? Because when I read all these names, I'm like, I want them. I'll take them all.
I guess really we can only look at it from the Niner angle. Really.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because I'm like, man, I can see.
You think DJ Jones is serviceable enough to not pay Armstead? Like, do you think he has the upside enough to like?
No, they're gonna pay Armstead.
I hope so.
They're gonna pay Armstead,
and I hope it's not disrespect when they hit him with a tag first. I hope he doesn't take it as disrespect.
Yeah, it's just a so you just can't walk away.
I mean, it's not, people forget that you could sign a tag and then be balling out in the middle of the year. They extend you. Like, it's not like oh, you have to wait the whole year and let's see what you did this whole year. Like,
yeah, the franchise tag though means that we don't want to pay you.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying really this has happened before.
That's funny, bro. Because when the franchise tag first came out, it was like no one liked it, but like. Now that you tag a guy, he's like, get me out of here. Fuck y'all.
And the ignorance of it. Like for me in that sense, I thought that was a good thing.
Right.
Like, I remember there was even a rap group, the Franchise Boys. It was like, how stupid are y'all? Yeah. You're the guys that no one wants to pay. You know what I mean? And we're the Franchise Boys. That's why you're in the white tee. Remember that song?
Oh.
In my white tee. It's all they can afford.
They got a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
They didn't last longer than that either, bro. That's what's funny.
That's real, though. They really did.
Real. That is real. But yeah, that's how I used to think of it. Like, damn, I think you're elite.
Yeah, you franchise them. Whoa. You're the face of the franchise.
You're the franchise. No, they're just like...
No, I'm just saying because you hear terms like that. Face of the franchise.
Absolutely.
No, that's totally different from being franchise tagged. That means like you're not the face of the franchise. And we like you enough to not let you go. That matter of fact, especially if they hit you with like an exclusive franchise where like motherfuckers can't even like, we're like, fuck, you need to get traded. Like, if I sign this, you better trade me or something. It's the only way I'm getting some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, no. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. They're trying to get rid of that so bad in the new CBA, I bet.
Oh yeah,
like,
I mean,
fuck
like
your franchise.
But still, though, it is steady evolving to more guaranteed money and shorter contracts. Like what's crazy is that we're in a day and age where even in the actual draft, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to pass on these high end defensive players. But what if you already have a fantastic defense and instead of just grabbing the best player available and you needed a running back, why not grab a running back early so you could have these motherfuckers locked up for 5 years? And then, you know what I'm saying? But then you have the chance of
pay them a lot
holdouts.
more.
Exactly.
Too.
I'm just saying though, you have a position that's expendable, but you could have them for you have them under contract for that amount of time. I mean, mind you, this
doesn't happen.
Never going to happen.
so many other positions that most teams are like now.
Yeah, there's
the running
way
backs
more
just
important.
been
It's
fucking
expendable.
hated on.
Yeah.
They've been hated on. I don't think we're gonna see a really top high end running back for a while.
Todd Gurley was the first one to break the bank and really get some paper in this new age, huh?
Was it Todd Gurley?
Yeah, he got that all that. Remember, and then Le'Veon Bell's like, I need that. You know what I mean? And then David Johnson kind of got something before Le'Veon Bell went to the Jets and got his money. David Johnson got extended, and then see all these are regrettable moves though by these organizations in hindsight.
They all know it now.
Look at they didn't want to pay Melvin Gordon. Shout out to Austin Powers Eckler. He got a deal because it was like, look, just keep this guy for cheaper. You know what I mean? We already seen the Melvin Gordon debacle.
He got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know what's funny? Yeah, I'm gonna say Melvin Gordon. My list I think is incomplete because I don't see running back.
Melvin Gordon, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, you've been
Chiefs.
saying that one.
Tampa Bay or the Chiefs.
I gotta really think about that one.
I'm just saying, like, or fucking fuck around and end up with New England. If, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, Michelle's not really panning out. And, like, even though, because Melvin Gordon, anywhere he goes, he already did this. He already did this dance. Wherever he goes, he's going to get a deal that, like, any running back gets. You know, 5-6 million a year, maybe 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But only half that bread's guaranteed. You know, it's shit like that, dog. Like, that's Melvin Gordon's gonna get that somewhere.
I'm trying to really paint. Denver is one of those teams that's gonna get a quarterback, bro. I don't know if they're really.
You think so? I
think Drew Lock. They're sold on that.
Well, they do have Pat Shurmur there now as the OC, and Pat Shurmur's made like Case Keenum a thing. He's made, you know,
John Elway might love Phillip Rivers.
He went on because he likes those old ass dudes.
Phil, I respect you.
You either have to
West,
be an OG. You either have to be an OG quarterback or be 6'9". because like Brock Osweiler, who was the other dude? They traded up in the first round to get him.
Drew Lock, wasn't it?
No. This was like a couple years ago.
Paxton Lynch.
Yeah. These guys are all 6'9". You know who was 6'9"? Herbert. And they're correlating him with the Chargers, right? Yep. And it's crazy because Phillip Rivers, and we'll tie in this with Austin Eckler too. It's like I would be wary of Austin Eckler in fantasy next year because I really think that that's all predicated on Rivers and Ken Wisenhunt and that bad line. Just like, okay, we have a bad offensive line. They're coming in 3-step drops all day. You know what I mean? They're coming in fast.
You put Tyrod Taylor in there, he's throwing it 18 times a game, and it's a lot of moving around.
And then you bring in someone like Herbert, right? And this guy's a 6'9" guy. Like those short A-dot passes aren't going to be accurate for shit. Even in the combine, his first pass was like, you know, they have that drill where it's short passes and they go up to bigger, right? All his very first one was a short pass. He threw it right into the ground, and like that's like his knock. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, then he got more accurate as he got deeper down the field. But it's because when you're 6'9", you're lengthy, your wind up, your mechanics, everything's different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like. Oh, okay. John Lynch drafts Herbert. He's 6'9".
John Lynch?
No, my man, John Elway.
Oh, I was gonna say
John Elway. I do that too much, huh? I do that too much. I laugh. I get ahead of myself. I'm like, yeah.
I just gotta confirm.
Yes. This is why you're here. You're here. You steer the ship and you steer it well. You're like better Columbus.
No, trust me. We lost as fuck sometimes out here.
Yeah, you know what? But I would never know.
I'm just like...
I would never know. And
Full steam ahead.
Look at this. America. You know what I mean? Oh, you thought told you we wasn't lost?
Yes.
New land.
I knew exactly where we were going this whole time. Trust me.
Yeah, what else do we got on the docket?
I don't know, man. I think we...
No, I mean, like, as far as free agents, did we cover pretty much all the notable ones?
I don't think I really like my list. That's why I pulled this.
No, I think
got
it's a
this
great
one
list
out
because
right
a lot of the names you're bringing up, I haven't even thought.
But there's way more names
green bean
as free agents that I...
But these are the ones that can make a fantasy impact, though.
See, okay, fantasy guy, what? Kenyon Drake now. Okay, I'll go team by team real quick. Let me just break. Kenyon Drake's free agent. Is he going back? They pay him. He's trying to get broke off, too. He's trying to get that Rashad Perryman money.
I think you get like a $15 million, 3-year, 9 guaranteed. The rest
they
are
do
like
have
incentives.
what's your boy Chase Edmonds. So and
I like Chase Edmonds. The bank.
Yeah, so why? I mean,
bank?
he might be cheap labor if you just let him give him the reins and then go get some other cheap ass running back instead of giving Kenyon Drake $15 million.
And here's the thing too: is
they might do that.
Signing someone like Drake in house would make sense to me because
but a Drake
they
combo,
need so many things in Arizona. So like they're connecting CD Lamb to them, or I am at least.
Yeah.
Because it's only solely based on because what's his name?
Because he played with him.
No, yeah, that's number one, and then Kirk is definitely not a number one. He's fit to be a number 2 receiver. You know what I mean? They don't really have a red zone type of guy who could throw a 50-50 ball to. That's CD Lamb, but CD Lamb's a first rounder, and I see Arizona addressing that line. Because you're gonna have to protect the investment.
Yeah, Kingsbury wants to run 4 wide, so you can never have enough receivers over there. So
we don't need a line 4 wide.
I'm not mad at that.
Spread them out.
I'm not mad at that call. Let's see. So that was Drake. That was the first guy on the list. Let me go down. Drizzy. No one on Baltimore. No one Buffalo. Let me see. Next intriguing name.
Yeah, where does Drake go? I don't really see Drake going anywhere but Arizona, to be honest.
Someone might
because there's too many running backs. Like, why would someone go pay a guy who's, you know what I mean?
Kareem Hunt's a restricted free agent.
Yeah, remember I told you.
So they can match anything.
Yeah, remember I told you that was what's smart about the Browns. When they signed him to a 1 year, and mind you, this was probably on the table too. Like, hey, we're going to sign you for a 1 year deal, $1 million. Listen, I drafted you to the Chiefs, and no one wanted you. So now I'm at the Browns. I brought you over. But here's the deal. We're going to have the rights to you next year. This is your hometown. This is your team you grew up loving. Come on. What say you? You know what I mean?
They did. Hey, they got it.
Kareem Hunt's gonna end up staying there too.
The next guy,
and fucking pissing me off. He's gonna be the guy boo all day for my Nick Chubb.
Yeah, Kareem. Okay, here. What about how do you like this? Because I'm looking at this right now and I see Houston. He's got Lamar Miller and Carlos Hyde on their list.
Kareem Hunt
to Houston.
Wow.
I got the reaction I wanted.
I was all trembling. I couldn't even get that goddamn Jamaican.
But they just so need a running back, right? In the worst way. And who's the top 2 guys? Kareem Hunt and Melvin Gordon? Really? I love that look on your face, bro.
Yes, dog, I love Kareem Hunt. And, like, he just needs to be where there's 6-man boxes.
You would love him in Houston.
Love him in Houston. Bad line, don't matter. You know what he led his rookie year? You know what he led the league in? Yards after contact. Bro, he had 1,400 yards leading as the league rusher that year, right? Bro, I swear, I gotta be right about this because my memory's like almost like an elephant. You know what I'm saying? Eat peanuts and everything. This motherfucker had like 800 yards plus yards after contact. So put him behind a bad line, I'm not that mad. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and if Melvin Gordon, obviously everyone's saying Melvin Gordon as the easy, chalk
Chiefs.
First one. No,
Chiefs for cheap.
Nah, I don't think the Chiefs are doing it, bro.
They just seen him a lot.
The Chiefs have a lot of free agents, from what
do.
I'm seeing. From what I'm seeing, and for them to splurge on Melvin Gordon, it doesn't.
Well, see, Melvin Gordon. See, that's the thing too. Is Melvin Gordon already went that?
They're
route.
losing their
He's
whole. Half their defense is up, bro.
That is true though. And they're
and
already
you
said
have
they're gonna tag
Damian
Jones.
Williams and Darwin Thompson still. I mean, I can't.
Fuck it, Kenyon
I don't
Drake.
like.
Kenyon Drake would go there for cheap.
Not for cheap. I mean, maybe.
Kenyon Drake is a cheap check.
Let me see. Let me see. Who else?
Remember, he was balling out that last 2 games of the year, or last 3 games of the year, like really balling out. He scored a touchdown. I remember against Seattle. And he did this whole thing where he unlocks the safe.
Oh yeah.
And
Somebody pay me, yeah.
Pay me to throw up the money signs.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that touchdown run.
Was pretty.
I did not like watching it. I just remember.
Yeah, I know.
For some reason. So he might have been playing him.
sounds like a personal problem.
I remember it vividly, and I don't like the memory either.
I hated it too because Kenyon Drake was one of those guys that, like, him and Parker were just one of those guys on the Dolphins. I'm trying to tell y'all, and it just never manifested. And then I just hated those guys, and they went on the ball without me elsewhere.
All right, let me see another fantasy guy. Not really. I mean, Taysom Hill restricted. He gets any money or what?
So before Drew Brees said, I'm finna stay, I'm coming back, Taysom Hill came out and was like, I think I'm a franchise quarterback, right? Woo. Start saying all his jaws. And then Drew Brees comes out like, hold on a second, son. You know what I mean? I'm coming back and just sun the fuck out of him. And he's been quiet ever since. Like, because honestly, dog, he will be the number 2 this time. He's just bumping up. And then we just won't see as much Taysom Hill-ism with all the fucking stupid shit. Good anyway, because he just takes away from Michael Thomas.
Nah, I don't think he's going to go away.
In the passing game.
Even if he's a backup full time.
I don't think so.
You think so?
Because they had Bridgewater. They had Bridgewater to be able to throw, what's his name out there, reckless, Taysom.
True. True.
Yeah.
They might bring Bridgewater back. They might pay Bridgewater.
Bridgewater's gonna cross several bridges and he's gonna come back like, look, I'm back. All right. Nobody wanted me in the gloves.
Give me 2 years, $10 million, and I'll chill.
Right?
Why wouldn't you? 2 years, 15.
Right?
Why wouldn't you, Teddy? That's who's gonna pay you. I don't see anyone. He ain't worth it to me. He just ain't worth it to me. My bad. All right, bet to get back on that.
I like that we have a lot of disclaimers. Like we're talking about where guys should go, but then we say, well, he probably just end up where he's at. You know what I mean? Because it's like this is
We're hedging heavy on this show.
This is the hedging episode. Yes.
Derrick Henry's on this list. Obviously, he's not going.
He's gonna get tagged. But see, here's the thing too: is like it's Brady's the effect of Brady is it's funny because a lot of these people won't see money if they're interested in Brady until they figure out what they're doing with Brady. For example, Derrick Henry. I think the franchise tag is imminent, but even if they were trying to talk about some kind of deal, it wouldn't be until they know they're getting Brady or not. Because if they're getting Brady, here, man, here's the tag, and he'll probably be like, okay, because they're bringing over Brady. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Brady's the type of guy, he'll be like, we need to run him.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah. Like,
of course.
Come on, you had, what's his name, Matt LaFleur there 2 years ago, and I was so big on Derrick Henry being this fifth-round guy and does shit. Because you had a bitch-ass dickhead who just couldn't tell, like, you just feed this guy. You know what I mean? But I think they might know something we don't know because when they do feed Henry and he goes consecutive games with those type of touches, he gets hurt and he plays hurt and he's questionable all week in practice and this shit happens. You know what I mean?
He's a big fucking bowling ball.
He's a big dude. 6'2", 50? I want to say? I don't know. I always over-exaggerate.
Yeah, he might not be that big.
Yeah, but he definitely
might be
is
230.
He definitely has 33-inch arms, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Like
about it, bro.
stiff
We've hedged. We're solid. I think no one can come for our necks on this one, But we might have been right about some.
Yeah, see, and that's why it's good to hedge, right? It's like, look, listen, we didn't touch it all. We're right no matter what.
Promise you,
because
we're going to be right
and
and wrong all at the same time.
I know, right?
But yeah, I'm saying, hey, that shit comes Monday. The tags for agency. You know what I'm saying? It shit really starts popping.
That's when it starts. Monday for real.
I think so.
What's Monday's date?
Monday or Tuesday or something like that. Date.
I thought it was like the 20th. When is the 20th?
You might be right.
Hey Siri, what day is the March 20th?
It's Friday, March 20th.
Oh, so next Friday.
Why don't you ask Siri when the draft or when the free agency starts?
Nah, she won't know. She'll be like, this is what I found on the web. And I'm like, oh, I gotta read something, bitch.
We're not here to read.
Yeah, we ain't here to read, but we are here to bring you that riveting fantasy analysis. And you can find all the riveting fantasy analysis right here on the GMM Network. And that's where you're going to follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogard Scott Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, The Goo, at The Guru 408. Oh, it's great to be back.
Yeah, we got to get this out of the system,
I know, right?
Having withdrawal.
Because everyone hates speculating, not me. You know what I mean?
No.
We talking that what if.
Hour and a half of speculating. And we was just getting warmed up.
Right? Blah.